Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Tax exemption, religious organization, and basically using taxes. Whenever any form of taxation is done, it's balanced books of the business activity of the express trust by way of the 508 entity. The intent of filing those forms will strictly be for the purpose of getting checks back, because the point zero of any business activity of the express trust or the other trusts that's acting as the business capacity on behalf, that's doing business on behalf of the express trust, the beginning point when it comes to monetary liability, based on how you be contracting, is that no tax liabilities exist, because the nature of these entities do not qualify for taxation. Everything that I'm going to speak of in this video, I want you to pay close attention because it all correlates. In the previous video that we did regarding putting your vehicle in a trust, I've shown the certificate of title being in the name of both express trust as the first lien holder and the actual owner being in the inferior 508 trust. This is a continuation of it and something that was not spoken of in that video. When you go to the DMV, the Vehicle Service Department of your Secretary of State, within that form that transfers ownership, would always ask, in more recent times, granted that one has also been usurped, the nature of the business has been turned into a 501c3 rather than the intended 508 as created by Noble Drawley. You don't have to join that. You can create yours. Let me bring your attention to this. This document called Our Authority is what a lot of more science temple people run on about, go on and on like it's something special and unique to them. In all states, the foundational principles are the same. This thing called Moorish Science Temple of America, created by Noble Drawley, is a 508 entity. Let's break it down. In other words, what we're speaking of is not new. Now, I had my own fair share of experience with it. In the process, when I first got introduced to this whole thing, the process of me determining that I'm tired of constantly giving these people money yearly for a sticker registration. I'm tired of paying sales tax. I'm tired of paying property taxes. This was one of the documents that I got in my journey that led me to the answer. In other words, as I always say here, you don't have to belong to some little clique or group for you to be successful at what you're doing, or for the answer to expose itself to you. If you're right in the heart and the mind, the way is there, because information is your birthright. But my thing is, instead of getting people to go through the rigmarole and the waste of time, I'll give you a nudge and a head start, rather than trying to rub something in your face like most of these Moorish Science Temple people do. But most of them don't even know what they're trying to rub in people's face. They don't even know how to use it. But here's a nudge of the why and how that we've been going over. Here's a second type of 508. These people, because now they have a record of something at a state level, according to the language of the state public law, that it's a religion. The complete 18-minute video is on the Patreon page. Take care. Best of luck.